What's up, avid readers, fellow word nerds, and my book babes? It's your girl Natima Cherie, the book enthusiast, with a long overdue video. I owe you guys an apology, and I just want to have a moment of transparency and share why I've been gone and where have I been. So initially, when I started to do videos, I didn't really feel there was an audience for what it is that I wanted to bring and offer YouTube. I felt kind of discouraged in the beginning, not even because I didn't have a lot of subbies or didn't have a ton of likes or shares or things like that, because I expect everybody to start on the ground floor, right? I expect everyone to have humble beginnings. So that really wasn't my issue. Plus, to be honest, if I ever get a ton of likes and a ton of shares and a ton of followers, wonderful. But I'm out here to do it because I really love it. But what concerned me was I just didn't see a market, if you will, or an audience for what it was that I did. And it really was because I just didn't take the time to do the research. Because once I got out of my feelings and did start to look for other YouTubers who did book reviews and book suggestions and recommendations and just really had sharing an affinity for books as I do, I realized they have a lot of followers, a lot of likes, a lot of shares, a lot of subbies. So there is an audience for it, essentially, is what I learned. And so I decided, you know what? Regardless of who watches, who doesn't watch, girl, get out there and do this because that's what you love to do. And that's what it's about, right? Doing what we love. So with that said, a couple of months ago, I finally went out to Amazon Books. They have recently opened a location in Georgetown, DC. Not that far from me, but not that close either. But definitely worth the trip. And I just wanted to share a little bit of my day out there. Take a look. What's up, avid readers and fellow word nerds and my new subbies? It's your girl Natima Cherie, the book enthusiast. I'm in this elevator because I finally found parking here in Georgetown, headed to Amazon Books. So I'm vlogging today. You guys can stick with me. I'm with my girl Javon. Say hi, Javon. Hi. That is the founder and CEO of I Shine the Movement, I Shine University, and just I Shine fabulousness. So we are headed to Amazon Books. Now y'all know I'm super pumped about Amazon Books. I think they opened it because they tired of delivering books to my house, for real. Like, I really think that's why they was like, Natima, just get to Georgetown. So we're in DC. It's raining, so I'm gonna stop for now, and then I'll pick back up when we get there. Right, guys, I finally made it to the store with a bunch of detours. I'm super excited about Amazon Books. For those who know me, you guys know that I shop on Amazon at least 3 times a week for books. And now I'm going to experience the store. All right, guys, I am in the building. Check it out. Look at this. Do y'all see this? It is 2 levels. It looks absolutely amazing in here. I am so excited. I'm gonna start shopping for books, and then I will see you guys at checkout when I'm purchasing all my books. What's up, my book babes and my subbies? I am all up and through here, you guys. I'm in like every section. I've been in cooking, been in biography, I've been in arts and crafts. Now I'm gonna head over to sci-fi. I love this store. I think I'm gonna move into this place. They have a parenting section, coloring books for grown-ups section, business and money. Y'all know that's where I'm about to park. So I'm having a great time in the bookstore, and it is now time that I narrow down this list and make my decision on what I'm gonna get. Hey, probably less than 8 books here. And I'm just picking something out for my youngest daughter. My oldest already have a book for her, and then we're gonna check out. So as you guys can see, I was super excited, super pumped. I think the only place that I go that I get more excited is probably the shoe store. Like when I go shoe shopping, that's probably the only thing that I get that excited about, or even more excited about in terms of shopping. So I think I walked away that day with about 14 books. Yeah, I think I bought like 14 books. So out of those 14 books, I chose a couple of titles that I just wanted to share with you guys. Now, some of these are not recent releases. Excuse me. They have been out for a while, but I wanted to finally get my hands on them and read them. Some of them I will come back with a review. Some of them I probably won't. I'm just going to read for leisure. But there are a few of them that I thought you might like to see a review on. So let's get started on a couple that I picked up during my visit to Amazon Books. The first was one that I had seen everywhere. I mean, it was plastered all over social media, all over the news. Like, everybody was talking about this book, Dear Martin. So I finally did get my hands on this. I will tell you, I started reading this and captivating. Like, I mean, I will say I'm not burning the food like I do sometimes. Like, sometimes when I'm into a book, I will literally burn dinner, ignore the babies, like, you know, baby asking me for something, and I'm just like zoned out in the book. This book hasn't done that to me yet, but it is a really good read. I am enjoying it. So I hope to finish this very soon and come back to you guys with a review. This one I definitely want to review. I want you guys to know what I think about it. So the next one that I picked up is The 57 Bus. This is a true story, which I was really excited to read. I heard nothing about this. Honestly, I didn't see a ton of reviews on it. I did see it in some of my suggestions from like Goodreads and Amazon. You know, when you're a faithful book shopper, you know, you're constantly picking up literature, a lot of those sites that you frequent will send you like suggestions of new releases. And so I do remember seeing this when it was released not that long ago. But I am excited to read this. I have not cracked this open yet, but I will let you guys know what I think of it. Another one that I picked up that I was super excited to read actually was The Hate U Give. Now this one I thought I had pre-ordered, but when I got to the store they said they did not have a pre-order for me, so no worries, thank God they were available. And so I was able to grab this. So I'm definitely going to read and review this one for you guys, so stay tuned and make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell so when I do post this you are alerted. All right, the next one that I picked up, really picked it up in the store. I didn't have this on my already, you know, pre-written list. Now a few of these I knew I was walking in the store to get, but this one was actually just one that I picked up just based off the title, and it's called Eloquent Rage by Brittany Cooper. A black feminist discovers her superpower. Yeah, I'm here for all this. Like, I actually cannot wait to read this one. I think when I finally finish Dear Martin, I will be picking this one up next to start reading this one. Another one that I'm currently reading now as well. So if you are like an avid reader and a word nerd or a bookworm like myself, you usually read 2 or 3 books at a time. Like back in the day, I could read 1 book and it'd be enough, but now it's like I have to read about 3 books simultaneously. Like I gotta have 3 going on, at the minimum 2. So this is another one I'm reading. My bookmark and my highlighter still in it, but it's called The Gifts of Imperfection. Let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. Believe it or not, as an adult, this is something that I still deal with. You know, really just giving myself permission to completely be myself unapologetically and boldly. And so I love reading books like this that kind of give you that reminder, like, listen, you dope. You know what I'm saying? You were created for a reason. You're not like anybody else on the planet. Like, embrace who you are and be all of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited to finish this book. So far it's good. A lot of this information, you know, you've already heard before, whether you've been to an empowerment seminar or, you know, heard any of the Jakes preaching, you know, you pretty much heard a lot of this. But I do think it's good coming from this author's perspective. So I am enjoying it. Another one that I picked up that I can't wait to get my hands on in terms of sitting down and reading it. I'm probably going to do this one next. It's called How to Break Up with Your Phone by Catherine Price. We just live in a screen time world, like whether it's your phone, your tablet, the television, like, oh my God, we are so consumed by devices, smart devices and social media and things like that. And so I really want to get in a better habit of learning how to put my phone down and kind of detach and, you know, move off the grid, as they say, and just indulge in other things. You know, go back to my upbringing, because real talk, when I was growing up, cell phones were just starting to become the it thing to have. Like, we was good with that landline and, you know, Super Nintendo and going out on the porch with the friends. Whereas now, like, you can't get these kids to do nothing. They just want screen time. So I do want to read this book, and I am planning to take some of its principles and apply it to my entire family, because I'm sorry, me and my children, well, not the baby, but my oldest, myself, you know, my boo thing, we just always with phones in our hands. And so I really want to break those habits. And I think this book might help me get there. Another one that actually was suggested to me by a young lady. I'm actually going to be reviewing her book later this week, so definitely look out for that. But Playing Big by Tara Moore, she suggested that I read this book, and so I did pick it up while I was at Amazon Books. Haven't touched it yet, but she has such great things to say about this book and how it really helped her on her journey in terms of applying wisdom and making healthy decisions in her relationships and in business and things like that. So kind of pumped to read this. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Just a few more and then I'm going to be out of your way. I also picked up Change Your Brain, Change Your Life. Now, if anybody knows me, like, I'm all about thinking smarter and making healthier decisions, and applying wisdom, and really understanding what's going on around me, and like, just what do we call it, woke, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here trying to be woke. And so I heard good things about this book from a colleague of mine. She works at the same company in the same department and everything. And so she kind of feel like she can relate to what we go through mentally, in terms of how we're drained daily to do our jobs, and we still have to go home and be mothers, and all the things that we do. And she just gave such really good advice that she took from the book. And so I was like, let me get my own copy, because I might highlight some completely different stuff. I probably won't review this one. This is probably, again, just another leisure read for me. But of course, if you're following me on Instagram or Twitter, you know that I am always quoting authors. I am always, dropping that knowledge through some posts, things that I've read and picked up that have inspired me. And I always try to share it with you guys. So hopefully, I'll have some coming out of this book soon. The last one that I picked up that I'll share is called Type R, Transformative Resilience for Thriving in a Turbulent World. I've always been told that I'm kind of type A. So when I saw Type R, I'm like, maybe I'm Type R and not Type A. So I'm going to read this. I'm definitely going to review this one. Isn't that cover like real dope? Like, I like yellow. My kitchen is actually gray and yellow, and I just was so here for this. So anyway, I'll let you guys know what I think about this book in a couple of weeks. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And until next time, remember that words have power and applied knowledge is fire. Y'all be great.